Blackstone Audio presents Bust Hell Wide Open, The Life of Nathan Bedford Forrest by Samuel W. Mitcham, Jr. This book is read by Dan John Miller. Introduction. No great man lives in vain. The history of the world is but the biography of great men. Thomas Carlyle. I grew up in Rouge, Louisiana, in the 1950s and 60s. It was a world different from today, in some ways better, and in some ways worse. Overall, though, I am quite satisfied with my small southern town upbringing. Early in life, I developed a passionate interest in the Civil War. This, however, did not extend to Nathan Bedford Forrest, who reminded me too much of my grandfather, whom I loved, but sometimes wasn't sure I liked. Grover Mitcham had a fierce temper and would lash out violently at the slightest provocation. He carried a cane of pressed cypress and did not hesitate to use it. Like Forrest, he employed two-fisted business methods and rose up from a sharecropper's cabin, or worse in Forrest's case, to owner of the big house. As a graduate student, my research carried me into World War II. After writing a number of books on that era, however, I decided to retool and return to my first interest, the war between the states. I now plan to spend the rest of my life writing about this conflict. My interests had shifted westward, and my first Civil War book dealt with the 1864 Red River Campaign in Louisiana. My interest in Nathan Bedford Forrest remained minimal until I came across a quote from Robert E. Lee, who, when asked to name the best general in the Civil War, picked Forrest, despite the fact that they had never met and never would. That prompted me to read a biography or two about him. I was hooked. Although existing Forrest biographies are good, they are more military history and less biography. Napoleon once said, "In war, men are nothing. The man is everything." Although I don't buy this completely, there is some truth to it. Alexander the Great said that he did not fear an army of lions led by a sheep, but he did fear an army of sheep led by a lion. And with an army of wolves led by a lion, you get astonishing results. Had Jefferson Davis and his advisors recognized Forrest's genius in time, I might today be writing this book from the Confederate state of Louisiana. So, although military history and biography are to a degree inseparable, this book will emphasize the latter. I want readers, upon finishing the book, to feel like they know Nathan Bedford Forrest, the man. Nearing completion of this book, I feel much the same as I did when I finished.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?